Call in with your thoughts on the Olympics or the hockey teams of the Olympics, or any part of the Olympics for that matter, at 718-990-3SJU. That's 718-990-3758. Or, of course, you can tweet at us your thoughts at SportsStop WSJU. We have Evan Maguire on the Twitter desk. Not Magoo. So Evan, don't call me Magoo Maguire. So he's on the Twitter desk, of course, once held by Atticus George last semester in our previous show.
Last year, too.
Last year?
Yeah, 2013.
Yes, you're right. I can't believe it's 2014.
I know, it's weird. It's really weird.
It still feels like 2010 to me. But anyway, more Olympic stuff. Of course, women's long jump. That's a new event this year. I always love the long jump on the skis.
I do too. It's one of my favorite events.
As opposed to the long jump on the track, which is
you were referring to. I was like, what?
Yeah. So
yeah, but it's just amazing. They literally are flying.
They are, and it's got to be a great feeling. I mean, I ski. I know, Evan, you ski. Do you ski, Atticus?
I don't ski.
No? All right. Well, skiing's a lot of fun. It's a workout.
Enjoy it.
Of course, I'm not going to be flying.
Yeah, I'm not going to be going
120 yards and
going 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like that.
Alpine skiing is always exciting.
Alpine skiing is incredible.
Yeah, they're going huge miles an hour.
They're going.
Going that fast, getting that much air off their little jumps,
yeah,
and going right into a turn.
Oh yeah, it's.
I was watching that the other day and was just completely blown away because they're going upwards of 80 miles per hour coming downhill.
Yeah,
and you see them slow motion going around those turns, and they are at. They're practically parallel with the ground. Their skis are barely touching the ground. They're the edges, and they're just cruising around these corners. It's incredible.
The skis are about it looks like 87 degrees. 3 degrees more, they're down.
Yeah.
At a 90-degree angle. They're at 87 degrees, it looks like. Give or take a few degrees. But, I mean, it's just that little bit, and of course they're practicing all their lives, and it's intense. Another intense thing is the luge.
The luge is...
Which Americans finally broke into... I believe the women single luge, they finally broke into the top three.
Yep, her last name's Hamlin. I'm forgetting her first name.
Erin?
I think it is Erin Hamlin. Something like that.
Taking bronze?
Yeah, she took the bronze.
To two Germans.
Yep.
Two Germans took gold and silver.
Yep, that's where they got one of their golds and and their only silver in the luge. Of course, that's got to be scary.
That's got to be very scary,
especially after last year's incident.
Yeah.
Where they sadly lost one of their fellow competitors.
Right. Yeah.
And they're taking a lot of precautions, trying to limit the speed now, which is hard to do.
I mean, yeah, they're going 85 miles an hour. I saw top at 87. I think that was a man though.
I saw a diagram of what the luge track looks like, next to Manhattan or in the streets of Manhattan. Yeah. And I never it's incredible. It reaches up to the tops of buildings and comes all the way down and curves around all these. It was a really cool photo. If you're out there, you should look it up. It's incredible. It really puts it into perspective how big and fast you can really go down on this track.
Definitely, and I believe the announcers are saying that this is one of the most unique, I'll say unique tracks in all of the Olympics since the beginning of the Winter Olympics. This has a bunch of little turns and things like that. That
even the straightaway is considered a turn.
Right.
I found that very funny because it's a straightaway, but they're still saying it's a turn because it doesn't go straight. You have to still work your sled through that little area. When you think you have a break, it's not really a break. Yeah,
exactly. So it's a lot of fun watching this. I can't wait to watch the hockey that starts, of course, today.
Yeah. Americans play tomorrow.
Yes, Americans play on Thursday.
Who they play against, but they start tomorrow.
Yep.
Excited about that one.
What else is there?
The men's luge doubles is actually currently going on right now.
Oh yeah.
And I'm attempting to watch it, but
oh yeah.
But my password is not working.
Yeah, I tried that too. It's hard to do that on NBC Live Extra. But speaking of NBC, how about Bob Costas? Of course, a fantastic sports announcer, has been in the sporting world for a number of years.
Yeah.
Since at least I mean, he's 61. Surprisingly, he looks fantastic.
He looks great.
He looks like he's like 38.
That's like Pete Carroll. When Pete Carroll won the Super Bowl, they said this is the third oldest coach to ever win the Super Bowl. It's the second oldest coach in the league right now. Yeah. And I was like, what? How old is Pete Carroll? And they said 62 years old.
Shocking.
Yeah, Pete Carroll looks like he's probably 50.
I would say even like 45.
I was thinking a little less than that.
It is incredible.
If he dyed his hair, he'd look 35.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, so, what were we talking about? Who was old?
Bob Costas.
Bob Costas, yes. That poor man.
Oh,
if you look,
Sochi
water, of course, poor Bob Costas just wanted to wash his face. Got an eye infection from the Sochi water, like probably one of the first days first days he was there in the hotel.
Broadcasting.
I mean, we're looking at a picture right now.
I saw some photos of the Sochi water, and they were saying that it looked like beer, and it really did. It was so bad that it looked like beer.
Yes,
and they said it was better. They said, from when the athletes first got there, they said it was better. That's
incredible.
I don't know about that. But poor Bob Costas got an eye infection. I think it's spreading to his right eye. It's spreading to his right eye. It started in his left eye. He actually had to miss last night's primetime coverage.
They're saying he might miss today too.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty tough to see. Of course, you might see him if you didn't notice. He has those glasses on for a reason. So it's hard to see him doing that. Of course, there was a lot of problems with the Sochi restaurants. You can't not the restaurants, hotels. You can't flush toilet paper down the toilet.
You can't do much.
You can't do that much. Just get people getting stuck places, and doorknobs are falling off.
Doors
and
not locking.
Doors not locking.
The door open, which is, I think, very scary.
I actually think I read a report that there's surveillances in the bathroom.
Yeah, well, they have those chairs in the bathroom in some bathrooms too. They just have some random chairs if you wanted to chill with your buddies while going to the bathroom.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they have the double stall.
Oh, the double stall was my favorite. That was one of my favorite photos. Yeah.
So, it's for team bonding.
It really is. It's for those double luge teams.
Yes, of course.
That are going on right now.
Yeah.
They have to be with each other at all times.
They have that
Yeah.
chemistry.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's for the hockey first liners. They take turns in the stalls. The curling teams. Speaking of curling.
Oh
my God.
My favorite personal,
huge fan
of curling. We're all huge fans of curling. And if you don't know what it is, I promise you will not be disappointed.
It is fantastic.
Actually, I promise you probably will be.
If you don't know what curling is, you will be disappointed.
All right. Now, if you don't know what it is, of course, it's a group of four, men or women. They slide. This is pretty much the object. They slide a rock with a handle on it down a strip of ice, and they try to get as close as they can to the bullseye as possible.
And they are able to sweep the ice, essentially, in order to curl the rock, slow the rock down, speed it up, and stuff like that. And it's just amazing, like the accuracy.
It's all strategic.
It's very because you got to try and knock people's stones out while placing your stones in the right area.
It's pretty much like bocce ball.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
on ice.
You have the blocks that you can throw, so you try and block them. So you got to throw it very softly and leave it in front so that you can try and block people from hitting your other stone out.
Yes,
it's incredible.
It's very interesting to see, like, to know what goes through their minds as they're preparing to shoot their stone and just to set up everything. Yeah,
of course. I mean, it's just fun to watch. It's interesting to watch,
and especially whenever you can see Norway.
Their pants, terrific pants, terrific pants. They have an assortment of plaid pants that they wear that really catches the eyes. I'm sure it's to distract the other team secretly. They're just trying to make a fashion statement. But my God, fantastic pants! Fantastic pants! Something that you don't see every day.
I mean, when I believe they played, it was Russia versus Norway. Russia's uniforms too. They're crazy.
Yes, Russia's really bringing out everything for their home Olympics, as they should.
Absolutely.
It's their country. Putin worked hard to get it. Although I have yet to see him smile.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're at that
He
entire
never
opening
smiles.
ceremony. Not one smile.
Yeah.
I love the dude, though. I love that dude. From his shirtless bareback horse riding to his swimming through rivers to his martial
trout.
arts that are televised, which he always wins.
Well, see, there
Interesting dude.
Of course, the figure skating. Russia has a fantastic figure skating team. They won the gold in the team event, which is also new.
USA took bronze.
USA took bronze in the team event. I think it was Canada who took silver?
I can't even tell.
Oh, yes, it was Canada. I remember that one. It was Canada that took silver in the teams.
And the team event is new this year?
Team event is new. Now that that's over, now it's the singles and the team skating and things like that. Now they're going to get individual. They're fighting for individual medals now. So, I mean, of course, the Winter Olympics are awesome. I love the Olympics, both summer and winter. Winter's really cool to watch. They got a lot of new things like snowboarding, which of course in like
slope style.
Yep, which of course in like 70s you would never see. It's just the thing I like about the Olympics is they keep bringing in new things to keep modernizing the Olympics, which is awesome in itself.
I'm really disappointed right now because there's some curling going on right now, but there's no curling on TV currently.
That's so disappointing.
So when we are done here and I go back to my room to hang out for a while before my 3-hour DNY class, there will be no curling to watch. And I'm very disappointed in that.
You got to try and get on the computer, but like you said before, it's hard to do that. Your password's not working. So, I mean, we'll see. So that's enough of the Olympic talk. Of course, it's still going to be going on next week, so we'll talk much more about that, give you updated medal counts and what's happened in the past week of sports. But it's almost 12 o'clock now, lunchtime. If you're down in the Merrillac cafeteria, hello. How are you? Hello, I love you. Let me tell you, please tell me your name. What are the lyrics of the song?
Something
Whatever.
like that.
You'll hear my message once we go to commercial. But next, we're going to be talking
Won't you tell me your name, I believe. Hello, yes. I love you, won't you tell me your name?
And then, hello, I love you, let me jump in your game.
There you go.
Yes.
I love the Doors.
Oh, yeah, me too. Fantastic. But next segment, we're going to be talking about the NBA. Of course, NBA All-Star Weekend is this weekend. Everybody's getting excited. The dunk contest is looking pretty good. And we'll talk more about it next segment. So stick around on WSJU Radio, the voice of St. John's University.